This is End of Nations Warfront. Hey everybody, my name is Cole Marshall, and on this episode of End of Nations Warfront, we are interrogating Lance James, aka Mill Eric. But first, our beta signups are still open, so head over to endofnations.com/beta and sign up. And remember to opt into the newsletter so we can contact you if you've been accepted into the beta. Today we got Lance James, our North American Community Manager, and we're asking him all of your questions. Lance, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Excellent. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Cole.
How's the weather?
The weather here is great. Beautiful San Diego.
Lance, we know you like the Dallas Cowboys. We know you like pie, but tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, I'm married, young, and eager to work on End of Nations.
All right, Lance. First up, we've got Pasty, and their question is, where's the Lifesized Guardian now?
It's a good question, Pasty. So the Lifesized Guardian is actually in hiding. We're not pull it out exactly when we need it, but we still have it, and it is ready to go.
Next question from Shifty Times. What did you do before you became the North American Community Manager for End of Nations?
Shifty. So before I worked here as community manager, I actually worked for Heaven Games, which is an RTS portal site. I did a lot of things for them. I was their community manager for all of their games. I worked specifically on Age of Empires 3 and Age of Empires 2. And before Heaven Games, I was actually in college. I did finish and get a BS degree, which is Bachelor of Science, not actual BS. And I was actually in the U.S. Army.
Our next question is from Zipper, or Zyper. I don't know. Will you be doing a series of videos that give us tips and strategies on using the different units in End of Nations? Lance.
So, Zipper. Yeah, ideally I'd love to do something like that. I think End of Nations has a lot of depth to it. And I'd love to either do videos or forum posts or whatever, just to, highlight certain tactics and strategies. What else, Cole?
And now for a few questions off our Facebook wall. Is that okay with you, Lance?
Sure.
Do you even have a Facebook account?
Yes. I think everyone has a Facebook account.
Our first question is from Toby LMP. Can we expect tournaments in PvP between the clans to find out who the best really is? Everybody knows that I'm going to be the best, so who is going to be the second best?
All right, Cole, let's see who's the best. Let's go mano-a-mano. But Toby, that's our expectation. We want this game to be competitive. We want everybody to have fun and play it. So, ideally, we'd love to see ladders, tournaments, all kinds of things to promote, competition, to see who is the actual best player, the best clan.
Thanks, Lance. And our next question comes from Quentin Rubin. He asks, what is the more difficult aspect of your job? Taking information and presenting it to the community, or taking concerns from the community and bringing it to the devs?
Hey, Quentin. So, I wouldn't really say any of it's difficult. It's really more of just a process and a flow. It's really something I enjoy doing. I love interacting with the community, and I love seeing the developers' reaction to community thoughts and questions. There's been times when the community has had great ideas, and I've passed them along, and it's been met with great results. And that goes back and forth. There's times that the developers want to know something, and they'll ask around. It's really just a great two-way street, and and part of that is because we have a great team. What else, Cole?
Before the torture ends, Lance, we got one last question. Don Hudson wants to know, how are you going to keep orderly conduct on the forums when people are trash-talking each other?
Well, that's part of it. This is going to be a competitive game. We want some trash-talking. We obviously want some friendly rivalries, things like that. But as long as it stays friendly, doesn't do anything, beyond that, hey, we're going to let it go.
Thanks, Lance James, a.k.a. Mill Eric. It's been a real treat. Thank you for your compliance.
Hey, Cole. Thanks a lot, and I really appreciate what you're doing. Thanks a lot.
Now get out of here.
I'm out of here.
I want to thank you all for your questions on this week's edition of End of Nations Warfront. You can expect more interviews in the coming weeks. Speaking of Facebook, we're still hosting an exclusive look at Deep Hammer, our first major map reveal from the game. To check it out, just give us a like on Facebook, and you'll get information and strategy from our main man, Lance James. Hey everybody, thanks for watching End of Nations Warfront. I'd like you to subscribe, and like, and do my laundry. Mom, I'm coming upstairs for dinner.